What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. I had to make this video again because a lot of you guys have been asking who, what, where, when, why, maybe even sometimes how. Candidate 2011 Superduty. Problem: at 104,000 miles, we have some loose steering. Loose steering as in the drag link. You guys want to know how to replace it? I've showed you before. I got to show you again. Let's go. All right, everybody, thanks again for coming back, checking us out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe right down below. We're gonna be facilitating this vehicle in the shop. We have some traffic coming. FedEx, there goes FedEx. FedEx gone, see you later, not for me. All right, let's go. Gonna pull this thing in and we're gonna do a steering maneuver that you guys can all do at home with the assistance of a helper. Oh yeah. Get it centered up. I like to leave my mirrors in. My mirrors out because I use it as a gauge for how centered I am in the hoist. And then I go just before, just so I can open up my door right there. And luckily we're not working on the engine today, so we'll see what this looks like. I can kind of feel something. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can feel it right here in the wheel. All right, we're gonna get down. Get down, rookies, get down. All right, we have some really rusted stuff up here, but this is the link right here that we're gonna be paying attention to. Okay, go ahead. Okay, the oscillation is okay, but what I don't like is the popping up and down it's doing. All right, now let me look at the other side. All right, hold on. All right, here is the wheel end. All right, go again. You can hear it right now popping. I can see it moving up and down. So this is the link we're going to be replacing right there, and I think I have a new steering shock as well, but we're going to get this thing lifted up, and I'm going to show you guys how to replace it because it's really not that big of a deal. You can shut it off. And I'm going to show you the parts. I got 1, 2, 3. Maybe we didn't get the shock. I can't remember. I got to find it. It's been a while since I got the parts, but here we go. All right, we have the truck in the air. All 4 tires are off. Now, what we're going to do, as well as replacing this link, is we're going to do a brake inspection. The customer says he doesn't remember last time his brakes have been replaced. He's got 104 on it, and fortunately for us, we have a couple of little view windows here where we can see the inboard pad. Now, that looks pretty dang good, but how are you guys going to put that into relation of what thickness is? Here we go. Got this from back in the old day. Here we go. Let's see what our thickness is. Let's see if I were to grab the measurement. Let's put the light down so we can have 2. Oh, there we go. Okay, that one. What do you say? Go play by the bay, down by the bay. Okay, is it in the yellow? Okay, definitely not in the yellow. All right, here's green. This is 8 mil. Okay, 8 mil. Let's put the 8 mil one on there. Oh, I smell Lena's toast. Okay, are we at 8 mil? Okay, well here's 8 mil, and I can go back and forth in between that pad. So the next step up would be 10, and I don't think it's 10. 10 looks too great. Okay, yeah, I can't fit 10 in there, so I'm gonna say it's gotta be a 9. 8 mil, 8 and 9, 8 and 9, that's green. You guys can, these are metal, but you can pick these up at your auto part retailer, I'm sure. But if we had these on the website, rainmanauto.com, would you guys purchase these from us? Let me know in the comments. Maybe we'll try to get these on the storefront. All right, we're going upside down. Let's check the inside. Oh yeah, it's about the same. Okay, well, that's the right front. Brakes green on the right front. Let's go check the left front. You just saw what we did. Go do what we just did. That's where he's going. Okay, let's go through the little viewfinder. No, that's not what we did. Okay, we gotta look at the brake pad. Okay, look at the thickness. Get in there. Let's go upside down. What do we got? All right, we want to check the pad. Let's come. We don't want to do that. We just stick it right here. Okay, so I'm gonna say that's about the same too. I'd say that's about a 9. This is an 8, and a 10 wouldn't fit in there. Okay, we can't do the other side. We got to do it right here. We got to do it right through here. What are we working with? Nope. Look where you're putting it. There you go. Good job. Good job. About the same. Okay, good. Let's check the rear. The rears, if you have the tires off, you usually have a pretty good, nope. Yeah, I would say the backs look kind of yucky. No, put it into the yellow. Flip a yellow out. Put it on the pad. There you go. Okay, I'd definitely say we're in the yellow here. Go the outside pad. Right here. Yeah, I would say that's a yellow. Let's check this side. Let's check this side. Yellow. Ooh, less than yellow. Okay, so maybe we got something froze on here. It looks like we have a candidate for rear brakes. These ones can suck. This looks pretty rusted, especially up front on the front end stuff, but let's get a game plan and we're gonna start tearing apart the front end. Definitely gonna need some brakes. Just created an estimate and kind of got a chill. And want to remind you guys, it's getting cold. Don't forget to check out venteklhg.com so that you can get your Power Stroke warm and toasty way quicker. Putting the rear wheels back on, and we're going to continue with the front end work. I'll just leave the tires off for visual purposes. Left and right are on. All right, let's go up. Let's get a little more accessibility. All right, get some diagonal cutters. I think I have new ones. So let me show you, because you've never done it before. So we have one up there to do. We're gonna be real. We don't want to. We're just gonna use it and just bend this back. Yeah, this looks pretty nasty. We'll replace this with a new one. Get this one straight. Okay. Kind of push them together now. What sometimes you can do,
is you hit that through.
Just like this. Get the tip of it, just the tip, and kind of go like this. And I'm using the diagonal cutters to grip it. You kind of do something. You got to work it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Pin coming out. All right, you got to do that, and you got to do it up here. I'll let him do the less roached one. He might want to put his arm right there. Let's see. There we go. There's some good light placement for you. All right, same thing. Yep, just make it straight. Cool. Just got to kind of weeble wobble it. Just like the other one. Yeah, there you go. All right, so you might be able to take your finger and just pull that down. Nope, take your pointer finger and pull it down so it's flat. Like, there you go, there you go. Now use the dikes like you saw me do. And just kind of grab the tip of it and just kind of work it out. There you go, that's a good technique. I like that. I like that. Nice. Now you got enough meat here. Put the diagonal cut. There you go. There you go. Grab it just like that and kind of go like that against the steering. Nope. Pull down on it. There you go. Now re-grip it and do the same motion. Good job. Good job. All right. Good deal. All right. Let's get this nut off. Another light placement. This little castellated part's supposed to just come off. Let's pry that off a little bit.
What kind of nut? What kind of socket?
I think that's gonna be a 21. Grab those dikes again. No, you grab the dikes again. Okay, kind of go like this. Break this little seal here. Flip it over. There you go. All the way open. Just kind of.
Like that?
Yeah, just kind of rock it back and forth and break that covalent bond with the old Michigan rust. There you go. There you go. Good job. Okay. Yep, we'll have to reuse that.
Should I use the impact?
Oh yeah, we are going to use the impact. We are going to use the impact. I'm going to put this stuff up here. Right here. We're going to put that stuff up on the hoist arm so it's not going to get kicked around. Now I did go ahead and spray some lube in here, so when this thing rocks and rolling, you know, kind of block yourself of any swirling spin-off spray. Okay. Now make sure you grab the correct 21. Oh yeah, the one that you took the lug nuts off is what you want. Yeah. Okay. Now I wasn't paying attention, but I want you guys to pay attention. Take this all the way off, and then I want you to do this. I want you to take this and put this back on, because this is going to fall down. You don't want this to fall down while you're working, so we'll worry about this, breaking this just in a little bit. Let's grab this one. Let's start removing this one, Junior. Dykes, remove this cap. Oh, it's coming off. I got it. Got it. All right, nice. We'll just put this one right here so we don't get them mixed up. All right, that one's gonna be a different size. And I'm thinking, if I remember correctly, that's gonna be a 15/16. Oh yeah, okay. Big breaker bar. There, used for the timing.
Oh.
Okay, come right through here. Right through here. Might have to adjust your flex. Okay, put it down on the socket. This one kind of sucks because it goes the opposite way and you can't put a power tool on it. So now check this out. You're on there right now. You don't want to see what it's doing. You don't want to turn the steering.
Hold it like this.
So see if you can break the nut loose. Might be too rusted. Okay, he's got it. He's got it propped up against the steering gear here. All right, let's turn the steering back so you don't get crimped or cramped. Pry bar. Turn the steering. Okay, steering turned. Now he's got clearance right there. So if you want, we can switch it to the other ratchet. We'll have to tighten it the same way. All right, Junior's got the nut pretty much off. That's it right there. It'll just spin right off on you.
Go ahead and spin that right back on like we did the other one. We'll just get that primed and ready so when we knock this loose, it's not gonna fall down in our face. But let's go ahead and see if we can bust this loose. Grab the 3/8 gun. That one can be a bugger. 3/8 gun.
3/8.
3/8, and then we're gonna use, I'm thinking this is gonna be an 18. Yeah, 18. Gonna 18er.
3 last night. I sent
18 mil. Okay, we're gonna take that out. We need to reuse that, so put that aside. Okay.
That one doesn't gonna sit on it.
Nope, that one's not gonna sit on it because the stud's coming through. So gravity's already pulling down on it. Get our jackhammer. Get the old jackhammer. I might have to get a tool that I don't normally use. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Where, oh where have you gone? Because I don't use it often. Where, here it is. Ooh, I left it all greasy from last time. No, we're not taking the fan off, dude.
Should I use the other one?
I just want the jackhammer. Okay. I think we're gonna do something like this. All right, put that on, or put that in. All right, I don't want you to get stuck right here, so put the gun like over here. We just want to bust that.
You a little bit?
Yeah, just bop, bop, bop. Hold this nice and straight. Do it again. There you go, good job. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay, you can put the jackhammer away, or take this out, put this away. Put the flat bit on. Let's see if we can get this one to pop. Nope, the flat bit. Put that thing in. All right, let's get some lightage. Let's see if we can get, nope. We're gonna hit, sorry, let me get the light. We're gonna hit this. This is going through
like
this. So we wanna bust the taper loose in both of these parts here.
It's like right here?
Yep. If it doesn't bust loose here, we're gonna try it, we're gonna hit it. You're gonna have to like do like this. Like see how my hands like, you might have to switch. See that? You don't want to do that. There you go. Put your hand on here so you're supporting. There you go. Let me go on this side. Push the gun into it. There you go. There you go. All right, go up here. Blast that. Bah. Just like you were doing. Just like you were doing. Yep. Yep. Bah. You gotta push into it. There you go. You're letting it dance on it. If this doesn't work, we're gonna have to use that blue hammer. All right, let me see. I'll trade you. Okay, here we go. Watch your feet. Wouldn't make it on a crab boat, son. Okay.
Hammer.
She's rusty. I'm thinking that that's probably not gonna work.
No blue hammer?
I'm gonna do the blue hammer. Okay, this one could kind of get dicey. Let's get some protection on. And then my John Henry. This is East Wing, made in USA, courtesy of Ford Boss Me. Okay, let's see. You don't want to hit the rotor, don't want to hit the backing plate. There we go. Okay, so we broke this one. Is this one coming loose? Nope, this one hasn't come loose yet. Now, I suppose we could hit that because we're not using that anymore. Because if you hit the stud, it'll come out, but you're not using the stud anymore. So let's just do some safety here.
Why is it turned off?
Oh, the screen's turned off.
Just press it, turn back on.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Let me take this off now. Okay. I don't want to mess this nut up. I'm gonna hit this stud. Oh, did it just pop loose? Oh, she's good. All right, I'll put this over here. Let's get my bigger one, because now we're really gonna support this. So this is how your motion from the steering gear, you turn the steering wheel, it's connected to this bar. This bar comes all the way down to the right front knuckle, goes through the tow bar, and connects to the left front wheel. So it's like a big zigzag. We got here, and it comes here, and then goes all the way to here. So we don't want this flopping around like I was explaining to you. So we'll just kind of support this like this somehow. There we go. Okay, so now we can safely work, and this isn't going to be juicing around. All right, we got one more John Henry. I was saving that for last because it's not in the best of spots, I should say.
Let me try it.
Let's see. What if we go like this? Oh yeah. Okay, we'll just move that thing out the way. All right. Well, it's hammer time for you.
All right, here you go.
This is what we got to break: the taper between these two pieces.
Can I go for my... What way would I have more power?
Yeah, it sucks either way. How about this way? Like swing from the, yeah. Like look all this swing room you got right here. There you go. Good job, dude. I'm proud of you. All right, hold this up. Take this nut off. We are reusing it. Okay. You're gonna pull that down and take that up out at the same time. Nice. Good job. Good job. All right, we're going to set that on the ground. Let's go get our station. We have a couple of parts. This is the outer tie rod. Well, I should say the short end of the drag link. This is the adjusting sleeve, and this is the long end of the drag link. Now, something to pay attention to, especially when you're doing these parts on the newer trucks, all of the steel bodies that you're going to work on have the cotter pin. All of the Superduties now have removed the cotter pin and now have an Allen that you're supposed to hold while you tighten the nylon lock nut washer thingy. So steel body, these are actually going to be the same. This is from 6.0 days. This was on your junker.
Really?
Yeah. All right, let's grab the old one. We're going to show these guys how we set this up as close as we can. Grab the oldie, put the oldie up here.
Count turns.
Yep, I'm gonna do some measurements. Yep.
All right, I like it. I like it a lot. Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to the front end show. I have a measuring device. I need my GAT. I got it. And a 13 and a 15, I think. Yeah. All right. So this is what I do. Oh, I need the lubrication. Then the lubricate. Got the lubricate. What are you guys using? Never Seas, or are you guys using this? If you guys want to know the part number, it is XL2, just so you guys know. All right. So I try to make this as a mirror image as possible. So I'm gonna start with this facing me, this facing you guys. I'm gonna do the same thing, all right? Now, I'm almost gonna bet that somebody's either been in here or has turned this around at some time. I like him having all the nuts facing me so that I can see him from the front of the vehicle. So we're actually probably gonna take that up and turn it around. 13, let me get this out of the way. You guys pay attention because there's a relief right here in the bar that allows the bolt. So if you don't have it indexed correctly, that may be why you can't get it through all the way. So just forewarning. All right, now let's put a little lubrication over here. We're gonna take this and just do this. Put a little extra for the Michigan grime. I'm gonna be the next one taking it off anyway. All right, we lubricated that. I've moved this down. So now I wanna measure. This is super rusty. Let me grab, where's my brushes? Let me grab this thing. Let me clean this off as best as I can. I want to get a good measurement. Dang, that's freaking bad. All right, see how we got two different ones here? This is the updated one, and we have it where it kind of tapers down and goes like this. The old one, it just stopped. So usually I would measure from here to this flat spot, but I can't really do that here. So I measure how many threads are coming out of the jam nut, or the adjusting sleeve. So let me roll it this way. Gosh, that side's even worse. All right, so there's, I would say maybe 17. Let me roll it back this way. Get a couple of them. All right, I'm gonna go with 17. All right, I'm gonna turn this thing on. We got lefty loosey, righty tighty. I don't know which way this one is. All right, lefty loosey, lefty tighty. I switched it. The other side, I will screw this in normally. So screwing onto the long end of the drag link is reverse thread. So you guys might be wondering if you're gonna have to do an alignment on this, which you're not gonna have to. This is not gonna be affecting any angles other than your steering wheel clear vision. That's where we're gonna be adjusting with the adjusting sleeve. All right, we had 17. How many threads we got coming out now? That is sick right there. That's getting sick. That was right off the rip. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, so that's going up. That's gonna be sitting like that. Don't forget, this is gonna be indexing where your bolt was. I'm gonna go back the other way. I want this facing myself. There we go. And that just needs to be cinched down. So that's not like something we gotta
Okay, so that's good. That's prepped. All right, how many do we have coming out of this side? All right. All right, let me see where I can get the end over here. All right, that looks about as clean as I'm gonna get it. What do we have here?
20, or no, 17.
Dang, that might be 17 too. Let's go here. I'm gonna put that at 17.
All right.
No kidding. All right, dual 17. More lube. It'll get spun around as we spin it in, so I don't have to do the whole entire thing. All right, this one's gonna spin and turn normally. Get it started. These are fine threads. Let's get it started first. Okay, I think it's started. Then you can just do something like this. All the way in, 17 mil worth of threads sticking out. Let's see how close we can get it like we did last time. Now I'm trying, so I'm not gonna be able to do it. I say that. Nope, let's go in. Nope, go back out. Do one. Wow. Okay, so that's as close as you're gonna get it. That's what I want you guys to do. Then literally, the next step is you're gonna reverse the removal procedure. Okay, you remember how this was sitting? We took that one out first, and then this one went in. Okay.
And the nut.
The nut I put right here. Or you got it?
Nope.
Nope, that's not it. I put it over here. No. Yeah, over here on the napkin. Yeah, maybe. The 15/16 one.
Yeah.
No, that's a 21. Grab the other one.
Yeah, this is 15, 16.
Yeah, there we go. All right. We'll just screw this on so that we can hold it, because the other side we don't care about. That's already holding. Okay. Light. We got the light. We're gonna take this guy and we'll compress it in. And put this in right here. There we go. Cinch that down. Yep. Okay, 18 mil on. All right. Let's start this one. This was the 21. Let's start this one right here. Take this jackaloonness. We got to get it all assembled. Take this shit loose. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Yep. Yep. Your nut. Get that nut and put it on there securely. Come on, young man.
There you go.
Nice. Okay, so really we are all assembled. I like the way it looks. The steering wheel is going to be facing left because we were beaten on this part. But what matters is the length of this. And you saw we didn't have to turn this that way, and we didn't have to move this. Everything fell back in, which leads me to only assume that our measurements were right on. We're gonna suck it down, keep going. All right, let's see. Grab that castellated nut over there. Nut cover, I should say. All right, just put it up there and let's see if our holes line up. Oh, geez, that's pure bliss. All right, take it off so it don't fall off. Put it right here. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to the 3/8 and our 18. All right. Okay. 18 milli coming at you. Hammer down. Nice. Nice. Okay. We need wrench or the Hey, why don't you come and have some donuts?
I was trying to stay away.
Wow. This is part of having really good customers. Thank you, Mr. Bob. We get to share some donuts with everybody. And we have another guy that brings us some bagel sandwiches from a really, really good deli in Ann Arbor. Fire. Put the small one on. Or can you do it with that one?
This one's easy.
You got it? Okay.
Swing, yeah.
All right, he's going for it. The Superduties, the connection was down here, so you can use a weapon of choice. Okay, I see it sucking in. I see the rubber squishing. Okay. All right, let me do this. Let me counteract you. Let me get a big boy. Let me hold this from spinning or turning. I'll let you go and you make your final snuggy wuggy. Okay, let me turn.
Let me one more.
Yep. All right, I'm ready. Good job. All right, let's get that castellated nut. The one on the left. Let's put that on there, make sure our holes, ooh, easy. Make sure our holes lined up. Ooh. Let's see, can we turn this one more? Oh yeah, we good. We good. Since we're already here, let's put this back. That's what we're gonna find. It's not something I frequent, but when I do, I would be going into this drawer. All right. If I were to guess, I think that might be too big. I need to get a better assortment of cotter pins. Yeah, that one's too big.
What about this one? It's like the same size as the one I pulled out.
No, that's too itty bitty. We want something with a little more girth. Let's see. Is this the same one I have in my hand? I think the same thickness. What do you guys use for cotter pins? Let me try this one. I think I might like this one. Let's see if that one tickles my fancy. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, I need to find another one just like that. I'm gonna tell you how to do it first. Hold on. Let me find one more. Let me see, is that hole over here bigger? Can I fit this one through?
Yeah, it's big.
Oh, dang. Nope, can't fit that one in. Where you at? You know I gotta have one more. This is what I tell myself every time I do a front end job. Oh, I'll have one more in here, one more. I think that was the same size. On the Impala.
Oh, I'll grab that later.
Dang, nope. All right, hold on. All right, I think I found it. Move that one titty to the, there we go. All right, grab those dikes. Okay, I want you to pull down on the end of this, straight down. You're just catching the lower one. Yeah, right. No, hold on, let go. All right, now pull that straight down. Open it up, right there, straight down. Good job, Josh, keep going. Stop, perfect. Okay, we wanna do the same thing right here, except this one, you're probably gonna have to push up. All right, go ahead and put that in. Nice, okay. I like it. I like it. Cotter pins in, cotter pins in. Yep. This is tight. This is gonna stay loose. We have this tight. I think that is the end of installing this brand new component. The thing was pretty rusted and it was flopping around pretty good too. So we're gonna put the tires back on. We're gonna lower this vehicle down. We're gonna do a couple of steering maneuvers, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to set the steering wheel so that you can now have steering right in the middle. All right, vehicle done. I just set it down,
Put the Impala outside.
and this is where the steering wheel is at. Now I brought my 13 mil, 15 mil, and some adjustable Texas tweezers. So let's go and see how far off we really are. I'm gonna pull out nice and neat. Now remember, we had to turn the wheel to the left a little bit, so the truck will have to go to the left. But we'll see how off we are. I want to get on a nice straight, like kind of down here is a little crowned. So let's see, just right off the rip, how far off we are. Okay, we're going straight right now, so the wheel's definitely off. So let me just do a little adjustment. So this is what I do. If the wheel has to go to the left, I have to turn the adjusting sleeve down to the ground. If the wheel was off to the right, if the wheel's off to the left and I need to go to the right, I'm gonna take that adjusting sleeve and I'm gonna turn it up to the sky, going to the right. I use that going to the right. Now I got somebody coming up here, I gotta move. He's probably like, who is this guy? What is he pointing at? Sorry, buddy. All right, let's go back to how we were. I'd say we're probably like that. So let me go and make an adjustment. We're gonna pull it down to the ground, or twist it, I should say, to the ground. Right through the wheel well. Just like this, gonna go to the ground. Let's see how close I can get with just by myself. Usually you'll have somebody say, okay, you're good. You can see it's off. Glare, no, it's off a little bit more. A little bit more here. Let's see how that looks. This is exactly what you have to do. This is not worth doing an alignment. This isn't an alignment angle. This is just to set the steering wheel. Okay, that looks way better. But let's do some final, just to make sure. Let's get back in. Okay. Dang, that's like almost dead nuts. Let's take it around. Get the truck stable. Go through some turns. Okay, here's a nice straightaway. Got kind of a dip in it though, let's see. Going straight. I mean, I say maybe just a smidge to the left. All right, let me see. Going around the corner, I think there may be some flatness over here. Let's see. Okay, let me do just a smidge. Just a smidge. And then we'll go back and see what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna go down to the ground again. Okay, I just did a smidge. Let's see if that did anything for me. Might be too much, but I might have to, I mean, look, it's off just a smidge. Let's see. I had to do this on an ambulance, I think, when I made the video. It was a while ago, but still the same thing for all Super Duties. Let's see. I mean, I think I'm happy with that. Let me go around the complex again. Can't go that way. Ain't going that way. Okay, we're going straight. I mean, dang. I don't know, that looks pretty freaking good. Let's go back over here. Got any more better flat spots over here? Looks like they're doing a whole bunch of work here in the complex. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna be turning. All right, let's give it a final 1-2. I think this looks good. I think that looks really good. Let's go one more acceleration. Use this flat spot right here. I don't want any crown. I don't like crown either anyway. Ugh. All right, I don't know, guys. I think I'm happy with that. One more. Just a couple of adjustments, not bad at all. We'll pull back in, and I'll show you. We're gonna make the final tighten, and then that is it. 13 mil and 15, both coming at you. Got clean floors. All right. Hey, can you give me that wobble 13? Deep. All right, I'm gonna tighten the jam nuts on the adjusting sleeve. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then you do just a little tightening on.
So will the wheel be moving on the inside of the truck?
Nope.
No?
And then do a little 13 mil action right here. Snug it down. And that is it. We'll double check one more time. I'll put those away. We'll double check one more time. Let's check out that wheel. Coming at you. Haven't gotten in it. This is how I left it. Let's check it one more time. Verify the repair. And you guys saw when we were first inspecting it, it needs rear brakes. So now we have to do a brake job. The customer has opted for some calipers and the brackets to make this 100,000 mile 2015 Super Duty that much better. And that, my friends, is gonna be the end of this video. I'm happy with the steering. That looks good. And I'd like to welcome you all. If you want to get into the South shop or the Florida shop, both have pretty long wait lists. I do appreciate you guys for being patient and understanding. We are collectively building our empire, and together we will rule the world. You watch, we will. All right, everybody, I appreciate you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, sub, share. Let me know what you think about this video and the quality. We have a different camera today. No more iPhone. Let me know what you think. See ya.